About 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with obstructive sleep apnea, which really means, I stop breathing multiple times a night. And I'm only 39 now, and I've had this issue for 10 years. Most importantly, my wife wasn't sleeping either because she was being kept up with my snoring. I had tried the CPAP, I've tried oral dentures, and nothing seemed to really work.
Obstructive sleep apnea is a situation where during the sleep our throat collapses, and when we inspire air, then air cannot pass through the throat. And so what happens is that we don't get sleep. Our brain wakes up the body to gas for air and to take air, and no oxygen gets to the brain. This is a very serious condition, and it's a very common condition. It actually happens in about 10 to 15% of the population.
Dr. Azule, I believe, was the only doctor in Brooklyn. And, I met Dr. Azule multiple times, before moving forward with the surgery. We even had a phone consultation. My wife, got to join in, and we had all these questions.
We made the process of offering him the hypoglossal nerve stimulation device, which is a great new option, FDA approved for his condition to treat obstructive sleep apnea. This device essentially includes an electrode that sits on the 12 nerves that innervates the back of the tongue, and a small computer and a sensor that sits on the chest. While it's sensing our breathing, it sends a stimulation to the hypoglossal nerve to push the tongue anteriorly and to open the airway, and that way enables the patient to breathe and essentially, in most cases, eliminate also snoring.
I woke up from the surgery, I was a little groggy, which is normal. And I went home after that. I had mild pain. I didn't take any prescription drugs. I was taking, over-the-counter Tylenol.
I'm so happy to see that after doing the implant, he's doing very well. Essentially, this treatment only requires him to use a remote control to activate the device before he goes to bed, and then it deactivated when he wakes up without wearing any mask or machine.
I just feel more rested when I wake up in the morning. It's been very successful, and my wife is saying I don't snore anymore, so she's sleeping as well, which is very important.